Hi, dear ones. Happy new moon in Virgo. This is one of the most magical new moons of the year. This one is incredible. It actually is there's so much going on today. If you have been feeling a lot of like rock and roll and energy, that is exactly this new moon. It is incredibly magical. It has a very Uranian influence. There's a lot of other things going on in the heavens besides the new moon. So if you're feeling a lot of different things, or just feeling those feelings of hope coming up, like, oh, this is going to work. I am going to be able to achieve what I'm going for. Trust that. That's all within this energy, and it's just so beautiful. If you're here in the States, it's Labor Day. So, but those of you in the UK and elsewhere watching my video, it's a day off, so I have my hair up. But I'm like, I have to do a video. This is the most magical new moon. It is exact, actually, in just a few hours here at 8:52 Eastern Time in the evenings. So adjust for your time zone. But again, it's making an exact square, and I know I don't want to get too astro speak, which makes it just hard to understand, but it's making an exact square, an exact aspect with Uranus, which is huge. So a lot of us may be seeing some very pivotal changes coming into our lives over this next moon cycle. And moon cycles they can be the next 4 weeks. So for some of you, you are going to see some really big changes in the next 4 weeks. Moon cycles can also be the next 6 months. So just kind of looking at both of those time frames and what you want to have happen and setting your intentions accordingly with this new moon. But it is a powerful moon to do that, because not only do we have these magical influences with Uranus, but it's also a moon in Virgo. It's an earth moon, and that means that we have the ability to take the things that we desire, the dreams we have, the wishes we're making, and really root them down into earth. Virgo is a very special sign, and it's basically like, if you do the intentions, if you do the work, you absolutely will manifest what you're dreaming of, what your goals are, what your intentions are. So there is so much happening today. There's just all these mystical angles. There's a mystical rectangle. There's a finger of the divine. There's just all kinds of things that are happening that are just saying, yes, this is absolutely possible for you. So I would offer to you, if you don't work with any other of the new moons this entire year, this is the one you should work with. And it doesn't have to be tonight. The energy of the new moon is usually present for 2 to 3 days. So just kind of keeping that in mind. But I think if you can, in the next, day or two, sit down with a piece of paper and write down, this is what I want, this is what I desire, this is what I want to bring into my life, and dream big. If we aim small, we'll reach small, but if we aim big, who knows where things could land. But there's just a real energy of just things suddenly shifting to allow you to really go after what you want. And where maybe a door has been closed, all of a sudden something pops open, there's an opening for you. I feel like I'm supposed to say the word opening. Someone needs to know there's an opening that's coming for you. And you may feel like everything is stuck, everything is locked down, you absolutely have no options. And I want you to know the word opening is coming in so strongly for you. So if that message feels like it's for you, take it and run with it. It is absolutely yours. There's an opening coming, and it's going to make what seemed impossible yesterday all of a sudden is possible. And that will be happening for you in the next 4 weeks. It's a very special, special energy. So if you followed my channel for a while, and thank you for those of you who do, every like, comment, and subscribe means the world to me. It's also a great way to stay in touch with the moon cycles and the moon phases, because I do these moons every 2 weeks. So you will absolutely know when the new moon comes in and when the full moon comes in. But I love to do a card drawing for you. And if you're watching this and it's not the new moon in Virgo, totally fine. I intend that this reading is coming in at the time you need to receive it. I'm going to use the Mystical Moments Tarot tonight. I don't have the box with me, or I'd show you. It's got a really beautiful box, but the cards are just wonderful, and they have a really mystical component. And since they're called the Mystical Moments, and we have the Uranus energy backing up to this very magical moon, I'm like, I think this is the deck that we'll use. So you can pick 1, 2, or 3 of the cards. You can pick all the cards. You can pick 2 of the cards. You can pick now. You can pick after I do the reading and just take what resonates. Every way you do it will be absolutely perfect. So just keep that in mind. It's a good exercise for trusting your intuition and trusting, what you need to know in this moment. So, all right, card 1, everybody. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy. Those of you who are picking this card, everything is coming together for you in this next moon cycle. It is a beautiful energy of all the hard work you have put in, and also saying that there's going to be support coming in for you and helping you and energizing you and giving you what you need to help get that last little oomph to get your goal accomplished, to get your intention made. I always call this card the ancestor card too. So for some of you, you may actually be feeling, you know, those on the other side touching in with you and supporting you. You might see little signs that say, hey, your grandma's, you know, checking in, or your grandpa. This is a beautiful card, but it's such a powerful card of saying, hey, all the stuff that's come before, all the work, you know, everything that you have done, and all the spiritual part of it too, the intentions you've set, you know, the work you've done spiritually, the spiritual practice that perhaps you keep, all those things are converging now to bring you blessing, to bring you support, and it is one of the most abundant cards in the tarot. So I love that you guys are receiving this card, those of you who chose card 1, because it is a card of saying, yes, your ship is coming in. You are absolutely manifesting what you want. So, all right, let's look for card 2 for those of you who picked card 2. Give them another good little shuffle here. All right. I always feel like I'm putting the energy of, you know, my own intention and our intention as we do this reading into the cards as I shuffle. So that's why I usually shuffle between every draw. So, all right. Wow. Those of you who chose card 2, we've got the Tower, which is one power pack card. This is very Uranian. This card is actually associated with Mars, and there is a Mars angle that's happening today. So this is really making me think of this energy. Those of you who chose this card, within the next 4 weeks to 6 months, you're going to have some big changes in your life, and it's all exciting good. It is stuff that's helping like reorient you, shift you, get you where you need to go. Sometimes we get stuck in a job, or we get stuck in something that just isn't right. It isn't aligned with us. We're in a friendship where we go, or, you know, a marriage even, where you just know this relationship is not working and you don't know what to do about it. And all of a sudden something totally changes and you just know, okay, I'm out of here. You know, this is the time to go. This is what it is. It's an old structure that just needs to go, and something in your life will shift very much so in the next 4 weeks to 6 months. So be excited. Again, those of you who just felt like I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, I feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place. For those of you who have been feeling that, it's absolutely this energy creating an opening for you and saying, no, you know, things are destined to change, and you are absolutely going to find a brand new path opening up for you in the next 4 weeks to 6 months. So, all right. And last but not least, let's look at, for those of you that chose card 3. Card 3 here. And we have the 9 of Pentacles, another incredible card. So it's funny, we've got the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. This card for me is always the card of the self-made person, like everything that you have done bringing you to this point. So for those of you who chose this card, there really is a very earthy realization of your dreams. For some reason, I'm feeling like someone is going to be finding the home that they've been searching for. Like if you've been thinking of moving, or you've been looking for a home and you've been struggling with finding a home, you are going to find that home, and it's going to be perfect, and it's going to be the home of your dreams. That's going to be the home that you've been looking for and searching for. There's that kind of energy. There's also just kind of achieving something. I feel like some of you may actually be looking at a job shift or promotion, but this is a really earthy energy of like, all that you have done to this point, you have put yourself in this beautiful, new, wonderful position of support and abundance, and just knowing that, you know, you're right where you need to be because you've been working toward this place for a very long time. So yeah, I'm really feeling an energy of just kind of a culmination energy of feeling like you really are coming into what you have been desiring. And I'm feeling something with the bird coming in. There's been a lot of bird messages lately, like feathers. People have been finding feathers. I've been hearing that on my social circles, people talking to me. So there's something about a bird. Watch for either a message from a bird, like a bird shows up, you can Google that bird's name and, totem or metaphysical meaning. You can Google those things and it will give you a message, which is really cool. Or if you find a feather and you know what that bird feather is from, you can Google the bird then. Or if you just don't, you can look up the bird colors, or the feather colors, I should say. Black can be very protective. White can be, you have this angelic energy around you. So all of them have this beautiful meaning, but I'm feeling like someone needs to watch for that's going to be very important. So I am wishing all of you a beautiful, wonderful, magical new moon. Like I said, this is just such a wonderful one. And so many blessings. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for supporting my channel and my work. It means the world. If you want to dive a little bit deeper into this new moon and go into like a more of a personal reading for your own situation and your own self, I do have a new moon reading in my shop that I will link below. I will also link the name of this deck below if you'd like to check it out further, because it is a really pretty deck. But anyway, I'm sending you all so much love, so many blessings, and thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will catch you in the next video.